I'm JC, and this is the basic lip kick. Now, if you've ever seen any Boots and Cat style beatbox tutorials, you might want to check this one out as well, because I feel it's important to focus on every individual sound. And I'll probably put out Boots and Cats video myself after a couple more, but right now I'm just going to focus on the sounds individually. So I'm going to start with the basic lip kick, because it's like one of the first sounds people learn in beatboxing. So this sound, you just heard it. It sounds kind of like the letter B or letter P. It's produced a similar way. I think people teach B over P because it's common to vocalize over it, but I'm going to be teaching P just because it's just less layers to think about. But if you're going to be doing it, it sounds like boom, 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 boom. It re-articulates it. So there's ways that you can do it while humming, but I'm not going to show you that. I'm just going to show you the re-articulated one. So yeah, it's made by saying the letter P. Just say the letter P with me. So after you get the letter P, you want to make sure that the pitch is lower. You want to lower the pitch, and you want to give it more weight, and you want to give it more breath. So if you're a singer and you know what staccato means, and you can sing staccato like that kind of thing, that's pretty much what you need breathing wise for this sound. You want to have that kind of force in your breath and your gut, and you want to go and it helps you get more power. And if you know what a lip oscillation is, or a lip buzz, like go ahead and try with that too. Anything that'll make that sound click with you, and just experiment with different sounds. If you don't quite get it at first, see how many different ways you can make it sound. And yeah, just experimentation, really. So once you get this sound down, or if you feel like you want drills to help get the sound, then just try a beat. Just try doing it with a song. You listen to the radio or something, and you're like, "Carry on my wayward son," you know, and you'd be like, I mean, it may be boring right now because you only know that one sound, but after a while you can start adding more sounds. Or etc. But it's layering the sounds. You want to focus on every individual one. And that's the one we're working on today. So you want, in recap, let's just say the letter P, and bring the pitch down and add more breath. You want to add lots of weight and be really heavy with it. Maybe even add a lip oscillation. If you don't know what an oscillation is, if that word scares you, don't worry about it. I'll make a tutorial in the future about that. But right now, kick drum. And if you get like little things on the way, like, then you want to keep those sounds. You want to memorize how all these little things feel, and just experiment. Without further ado, let's talk about rhythms and metronomes. So metronomes are so important in any beatboxing, like any music. Really, if you're a violinist, a guitarist, you play piano or drums, or if your instrument is your voice, you always want to practice with a metronome. You get a piece of music, you want to instantly bust out a metronome around what time that is. So yeah, you want to do that really hard. I got dinged really hard for not being exactly on rhythm for the acapella festival, and I'm not too worried about it, but I also I took that seriously, and I ever since then I've been making a point to practice with the metronome a little bit every day, and I feel like my internal sense of rhythm has gotten better, and so it's not terribly bad. And something that I found on YouTube that can help you is a guy named Alem. He's a French beatboxer, world champion, really, really, really high-end vocal percussionist. He has these video tutorials, I suppose, of people, if you gotta do it with a metronome with him, excuse me. And so he would have the metronome going, and he'd go like, and you'd have to do the same thing in rhythm with him with the metronome. And it gets pretty challenging, especially with just one sound. Once he adds more sounds, it just adds more layers of complexity. But that's what it's about, you know. It's about getting better, and it pushes you. And I've never been pushed with one sound so hard before, so I do that a lot. Alem's exercises are really cool. I'll try to include a link in the description below. And yeah, let's see, what else do I got? Yeah, so if this tutorial helped you, or if you have any questions for me, or say, hey, you're doing it wrong, or if you just like my face, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and post it on social media, and I'll be trying to put out more stuff in the future. Have a good day, everybody.